Today, today is the day that we are gonna touch grass virtually. Okay, alright, that was super cringe. Anyway, let's get started now, shall we? Boom. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's so cute. Alright, we got who? We got Tainari. We got this one, okay. Okay. Damn delicious chicken. Nom, 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 nom. I'm gonna burn the hell out of you. Where's my Shanling? Okay, let's get started this now, shall we? Boom, boom, and boom. Where is it? Of course it had to be this one. Oh dear lordy. Oh my gosh. The fact that this is just the rainforest, because I just watched a Cheery and the trailer is that there are two types of Sumeru. There's one with the rainforest and there's one with the desert. The desert one has their own god as well. Just like in Inazuma, where Watatsumi Island has their own god. There are two factions in Inazuma, one for Raiden Shogun and one for the serpent. Same goes for Sumeru, is that their gods are two different gods, one for the rainforest and one for the desert. This is very nice though. I loved it. I can't wait for 3.1 already. Oh, thank God for beautiful graphics. Thank God for maxing out the graphics.
To Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Small Archon. Ew. I'm sorry. I should not say that. I'm sorry. The dendro Archon is so adorable. I just want to give her pats, okay?
Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother.
Yeah, no shit, your Paimon. No shot.
So, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Yeah, finally.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
It's so goddamn green too, you know. I bet the desert is actually. Ooh, okay.
Wait a second.
Out of the open, we just met someone.
Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
I think she's like, oh, it's way too focused on what she's doing.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Oh, wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Racist,
Well,
that's not gonna lie.
Even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Oh, there's another person over there though.
I thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Well, technically she looks like she is.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell!
He's smoking weed.
It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home,
I'm
but
sorry.
at least it's
I'm
not...
sorry. Oh, what is happening? A little mirage?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
What?
What's happening? Traveler? This is
I don't understand. I'm lost. Whoa. Oh my gosh. What is this? I'm hearing voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. Okay, I'm gonna make a thumbnail of this one. Give me a second here. I want to get a good angle for the thumbnail, man. God damn it. Is this the original Dendro Archon before Nahida? Is she the one speaking? Ooh, spooky images. I can't wait for the people who make up Chewies. Especially, I'm looking forward was Wei and the blue cat. The guy with the cool hat with cat thing, blue cat thing. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Those two very good Chewy crafters in YouTube. I always
Not serious. The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
I'm been waiting for those two. Because those two YouTubers
Relax.
are
Believe
very
me,
good Chewy
Master
crafters.
is extremely
Can't wait for them to
knowledgeable.
come up with
If
something.
he says that she's going to
It's
be alright, then
Coley!
there's absolutely nothing to worry
Yay!
about.
Amber's friend.
Are you awake now?
Hello.
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is. This is Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
Basically a city.
My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
Tastes about so better.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting.
We got
He
weed.
gave you some when you were unconscious.
Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg.
Master
We got
mentioned you should
weed.
take more medicine once you wake
Okay.
up.
We got weed. Cole's so cute. Not gonna lie.
Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Oh, come on, Tainari. It's just an accident.
Now, the guide
You
to
don't have to be
Avidya Forest's
so uptight
edible
about
fungi
that
is
thing.
clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning
Okay.
this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
I feel for this guy. I was training some trainee here, and the fact that he's been here for almost 2 weeks, and the fact that he still haven't memorized a thing about making things, and it's kind of a little bit annoying, frustrating. But if I were in his shoes, I would understand. So I'll just, make the trainee give some time. But yeah, I feel bad. I feel for Tainari, man. I feel for
Yes,
Tainari.
please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
What is his device on his back though? I'm curious.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well.
And it's because the weed
It
is too
common
strong for
practice
us.
for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was
So the weed
spirit
is very
borneol I
strong for us
just
to
mentioned.
handle.
That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Indeed.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yeah, we saw the big ass tree that Dottore just burned though.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Precise and strict. I love Tainari already. No
Wait,
second wasted.
Hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Ooh, is that? You know, this design reminds me of these powerful elemental bombs in Final Fantasy 15 though. The design itself is kind of similar.
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Aw,
The
man.
rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Well, at least we're getting this for free, right? Right? The medicine's free, right? Whatever, I have 56 million or more anyway. I'm fucking rich. Sure, I'll pay everything that you have. Then we get high.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Oh, expect the
Paimon
unexpected.
knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Their visions. Seeing the future. The Torre will come.
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Well, Tainari already is in Sumeru. And he knows that what type of tree that is. I'm pretty sure he knew exactly what's happening.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
More like visions.
But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Sit tight and wait.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Oh, cool. It's already morning. That's cool. That's good. That's good. Version.
All right, next let's see. Right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now.
I
I'll
like
leave
this
any
guy.
further
It's
details
straight to the
Tom.
point. No second wasted.
Yes, you can count on me.
Very strict too.
Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
That's cool. Yay. Gotta explore now.
Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I can glide and steal. Boom. I can glide and steal. Woohoo. Yeah. God damn. I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love this already. Hell yeah. I love flying.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Amber, okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait,
Yeah.
Amber? You mean...
The avid glider of Mondstadt.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
You seem a little bit out of the high cloud there, 9 cloud there, Gole. I can see a lot. Not gonna lie. I can see a lot of fan arts producing right now. Okay. Alright, let's get move on.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
At least she didn't call you emergency
the one
food.
she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of
Rukkhadevata.
Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
We want to meet our brother. That's why.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Did you just seriously mention that we are not from this world? God damn. And Kole actually believes it.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
So what is this new fruit? Hara fruit. That's cool. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another item level requirements for our character. Right, we need the zoomies.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead.
Okay, sure. Where's my zoomies? Come on, my zoomies. Okay, where's my zoomies? My zooms. Zoom. Brrrra. Brrrra. Okay. Yeah, okay, going in the wrong direction though. Let's go with Speedyman. He's Spooderman, yo. Whee! With Spooderman. Oh, this is a very good place.
The Dendro Archon statue of the Seven is up there. You should try touching it like the other ones we found on our journey.
This is
You'll definitely get a
awesome.
response from the Dendro Archon.
This is the reason why. Oh, look at the bird. Hello, little bird. Hello, little derpy looking bird. Hello, can I pat you? No, I cannot. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, this is the reason why I wanted to invest a very powerful GPU. Because look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the landscape of that rock. It's basically the layer of the chasm up on the other side of the wall. Look at that. Look at that land scale. Anyway. Oh my god. The forest is so goddamn big. And this part is basically the desert too, huh? Alright. It's Lesser Lord Kusanali. Aw, she wrapped it like a ball. Look how cute it is though. Aw, it's so cute. Ooh. Man, the statue is so cute. The small Archon. Anyway. Oh, I have to resonate. I have to change it into a dendro. My bad. Aww. Nahida. Hugging that ball, so cute.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this...
What is that? This fluffy looking cute
Wait a
thing.
Is it just Paimon, or was there something moving?
Head of a cabbage.
Yeah, that's it. Small and round, like cabbage, but moving. It really freaked Paimon out. Whatever it was, we should probably go and investigate.
Whatever it is, I want to give it a hug. It looks so fluffy.
Actually, on second thought, maybe we should get to cleaning first. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below. Holly, we're back!
That's one beautiful gecko though.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
By the way, Kale, have you ever seen any small creatures scurrying around the forest? You know, that kind of look like a veggie.
A creature that looks like a veggie? Well, I guess Master would say something like, all plants are living organisms, so they also fall under the category of creatures.
Looks fluffy too, man.
Wow, fascinating! It almost sounds like an imaginary creature that you hear kids always talking about. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for anything like it. Oh, I almost forgot. Are you two hungry? I packed some food and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
I'm kind of hungry as well though. What the hell?
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
No, you dropped it on the ground!
5-second rule! Pick it
I
up!
have a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Pick it up! 5-second rule!
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
5-second rule, boy. It's still clean.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
Harsh but
I've
necessary.
heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
They won't take any chances,
by the way,
man.
You've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
Speaking of ears, I really like to pet them. This yes, please.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
No, that would be annoying too, you know.
Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well,
She has
it's
some kind of
getting late
phobia, I
now.
guess.
Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
What do you mean running back? What? Anyway, for the people who read the manga, can someone tell me what's Kolei's past? I'm pretty sure there's a manga about Kolei and Amber's story. Pretty sure Amber took Kolei under her arms, and that's all I know. I never read the manga, so please, can someone tell me in the comments below, please? I'm very curious. Plus, I'm really that lazy to read. That's why. Anyway.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
How the hell?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose
what's her
it's
condition?
understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly
Yeah, just tell us
is wrong with
something.
Kale?
Jesus
You
Christ.
said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage.
That's why she drops
However,
something. It's not from
There is
clumsiness.
unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Dottore.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both
Yeah,
of you
she
to know
had-
that she's
I
sorry
knew
for
it.
hiding her illness.
So she has
She
some
doesn't need
trauma.
to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty
So
of
she's
rest,
on her.
she
She's
should
on
get
maintenance now.
Though,
Maintenance
I
medicine.
must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Yeah, can we come? I really want to explore Sumeru, man.
We'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Yes, sir.
Problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those
Nalotapla.
afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Hello.
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
What is going on? Enemies, I guess?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
What do you mean? Come on, I want some action.
Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it
Oh,
looks like.
finally,
up
some
close.
action. Let's go. My C6 Noel's ready. Come on. Oh, it's still on cooldown, damn it. What is this? Oh, this is the one that I actually killed earlier.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
The withering tumors, just like a very similar the side quest of the Shrine Maiden quest, where you have to like take out the tumor inside of the Narukami tree. Very similar to this one, not gonna lie.
Thank you, but I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death.
Yes, sir.
You ready then? Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
First, we
Some
must
action.
locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Dendrogana, okay. It look like corrupted too. Withering is not a fixed location. Instead, it refers to areas that have been corroded by some sort of mysterious. Okay. Depending on how much decay you have, and elements that is pixels and magically decrease. Oh shit. If you remain with the result, you will fully decay, your person will fall. You must use the power of the Dendrogana to clear the withering away. Okay. Okay.
I'll catch up.
Okay. So that's my limit, huh? That's cool. So if I reach this one, I will die. Music's intense though. Really really it changes the atmosphere. What do you want me to do?
Come into being!
Then you're gonna attack the
I'll catch up.
branches. Okay. I need to get these ones. And then
Someone
I'll
needs
attack them.
assistance.
Okay. Huh?
Leave it all to me.
Wait, what do you want me to do? Okay. That's how you do it. Okay. Ow. Ow. What the? The corruption, though. I have no idea what I'm doing. Need to get more though.
But the truth is still unknown.
I did not. Okay, I did not know that it actually aimed to me automatically. My bad, Yelan. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. My Yelan is. I am not. I haven't like I haven't level up Yelan. I know that. I just don't have the time. Okay.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Ow, that really hurt. Ow! Ow!
Come into being. Quietly now.
Time to clean up.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Oh. Cool. I just wasted my ult there.
Did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
That's how you do
Yes,
it.
Thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
Yeah, there's
It's
always
that obvious, huh?
there's always something.
All right,
you know.
it's like this.
There's always a
Recently,
bigger
the
fish.
rate at which the
Paimon.
withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife.
Man,
that
we're
depends
only
on those
here
plants.
to know where's our siblings' whereabouts, and here we are dealing with another region crisis. God damn it.
And most disturbingly,
God damn it.
as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Oh man.
But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Why do we have to be the good Samaritan on this one? We just only want to see where's our sibling.
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I have heard it, yeah.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending, massive cavern.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
So
And as for the Withering, its emergence is related
So
to
you
a
mean to
disease
say
that's
that
affecting it.
the former Dendro Archon is still lingering deep inside of the land of Sumeru? No, in basically is basically on life support. That's it.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
My god. Yeah, literally a corruption tumor. Similar to what we had a side quest from the Shrine Maiden quest back in Inazuma. Right. The familiarities, the corruption, the tumor. The tumor from Inazuma. The... What's this called? The corruption from Ajdaha is literally similar. What have they done in the past 500 years in the Archon War and Khaenri'ah? The foreshadowing, man, the foreshadowing really makes you hook up.
Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? Oh, it's a messenger bird.
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
She barely can write. Okay.
And she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that.
What?
Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside.
Why you're
for
letting
times
her
like
do
these.
all of
Paimon,
this? Not gonna
Traveler,
lie.
Could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Not usual.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
I have no idea what is going on, but
will she really
okay.
help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
I have no idea what's going on, but okay. Can I get some exploration this time? Can I get some more action too, I guess? What a cute burb. I wanna pet the burb. Derpy derpy burb. kinda like that though. Really makes you feel like... What the hell was that? Why are you pointing me up there? What? Okay.
Take it easy.
That was weird, but okay. Anyway, I like this one. This basically feel like you're Spooderman. Yeah, you're basically Spider-Man. Spooderman, Spooderman. Where has gone Spooderman?
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Is the fluffy thing that we want to hug again? There she is. The hell did we know that? Hey, look at this one. Oh my god. Look at that fluffy chubby thing. I want to hug it. Look at how it walks too. Hello. Oh, we're one derpy looking thing. Do you just seriously make this pass out again? That's one derpy looking creature.
There you are. Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Eat water.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water
3
first.
days without food and water. God damn.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Every time I hear a fog, I always think of Pyramid Head. Man, I want to fight Pyramid Head, not gonna lie. What the hell is going on? Spooderman? Hey, it's you! You're the ones transporting us here and there.
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna beat your ass. Come on.
Quietly now. Here comes the cash. To ashes!
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Resistance is futile. The end is nigh.
Wait, what? I can't. What? Oh no, what the? Okay, there we go. I thought I can kill him.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
He's trying to get in your
Bonds of love and
feelings.
family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is
Don't let him
meaningless.
get under your skin.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
That's it? Not much of an action though.
Whoa!
Those big ass
Listen,
fruits though.
Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Those big ass fruits. God damn, they're gigantic.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
Timing's kind of off there though.
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't
Those are
bring
big-ass
the food.
apples
It was
still,
already here when
holy.
we arrived.
Will take
We were
days for it
kinda
to be
wondering about
to be
that, actually.
eaten.
When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Oh, cool. Not the only one. We're not the only one. Thank God, though.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd
Looks
never
like I
show
got
up
them
again. But sure enough,
Pokemon.
I saw
I
them
gotta
nearby
lie.
a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that.
They even give you big ass
By the
fruits too.
Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yeah, but you have to. Oh man. Oh man, I'm hungry too. Oh no.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later.
Man, I wanna eat too,
Alright,
man.
We're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good.
Sweet madame.
I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Oh, this makes me want to eat too, man. I haven't eaten well too, man.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
So you guys have trouble to like go dream.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher, after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my
this
main
guy
area
again?
of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, which is why
sorry, I did not
must
mean to.
turn
I
to
thought
the
this is
all-knowing
done.
Irminsul for answers.
I'm bad. I didn't mean to cut her
Only
off.
my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight.
I mean, this is just
And
the
dead
intro
silent
anyway,
without
so not
even the
much
sound
is
of
as is
insects.
expected.
However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
That's why they're doing
Is
that.
that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever
There
in
are
the area
stages
again,
too for
please be sure
researcher.
to come and see
Thank
me.
God.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Oh my God, it makes me want to eat. Not gonna lie, I'm hungry.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Come on, we don't do some zoomies, man. Spooderman mode, boom. Spooderman mode, come on. There we go. Spooderman. We are Spooderman in Subaru. Wonder what's gonna happen in the desert too. Do they have
Think
the
about
same
it,
thing as?
Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem?
That is
As
true
Sage
though.
Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I
NPC
am
looking
truly
piece of
honored
shits.
that you
My
came here
God.
in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see.
These
And I
copy
figured
paste
that given his
NPCs.
temper,
My
he would
gosh.
come here and
Here we
berate
go
me
again.
personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know, once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
I guess the scholars are familiar with us as well. Look how they just look at us.
What was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how
finally.
we can find her?
Oh, finally we
Sorry,
could get
I'm afraid I
there.
don't have any advice for you there.
Oh, finally, come on.
Do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
You just want to know what happened to
Let me
Canria,
think.
man.
My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of
So
Sumeru's
basically a
reputation
get
as
out
a
of
city
jail
wisdom.
card, literally.
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise. So I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Cool, we got a get out of a jail
Next
card.
up, Sumeru City! That's right. Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll back to see you soon. Yes, please.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
A friend of mine is a friend of friend.
Your
That's what the
condition,
friends are
but
for.
that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Friend. Best friend.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Only forgives. It's like we're never gonna see
It's my
again.
recipe for pita pockets. I
Oh.
told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
My handwriting is an ugly ass piece of shit, so
Now we
no
can
judge
eat
there.
those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
I want to get one of those. What is the stats on those things though? Is there anything else that you gotta say something? I want to go. Hold on.
I hope you have a...
Are you friendly? Yes, you are. Hey, friendly looking thing. You know, you kind of remind me of that creature from Final Fantasy VII. I kind of forgot his name. Where? Oh. For Lesser Lord Kusanali, come on! Come on, you piece of shit! Come on, attack me! Come on, you low-life piece of shit! Come on! Come on! What the fuck? Come on! Come on! Hit me! Hit me, you low-life piece of shit! What the fuck?
Steady as stone.
You want this one?
Hello? What the fuck was that?
I'll catch up.
What the hell was that? Honest to God. I'm pretty sure this dendroculus is underneath this thing, but no time for that. Look at this grand bridge. Look at this grand entrance. I'm here. Teet teet teet. Teet teet teet. Your savior is here. I shall bring back your dreams. Glory to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Teet teet teet. Teet teet teet. Of course, we have to be humble here. Let's keep a low profile.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Well, based on our clothes, Paimon, what the hell?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Basically, our get out of jail
As long
card.
as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha Terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha Terminals. Please handle them with care.
Cool.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Cool.
Whoa.
Cool.
Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha.
That's so
And
cool.
with that, let me officially welcome
So
you
Sumeru
both
is
to
not all
Sumeru
just
City.
green and
May
such.
the
They have
wisdom of the
technologies too.
Dendro Archon always
Advanced
be your
technologies.
guide.
Very advanced technology. Even more advanced than Fontaine.
We can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try.
That's so cool.
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana.
They're more
Seems pretty
advanced than
similar to what
Fontaine.
Olive
That's
showed us.
awesome.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I wonder though, will this device actually, seek the power level of my enemies? Will it detect the power level? I wonder.
Smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Sumeru feel about their departed Archon?
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Think Lesler Kusanali. So everybody has their own devices too. This is cool. Will they detect power levels though? That's what I want.
Well,
That's what I want,
it's
man.
not just Paimon. Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
That's
He's
right.
from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
It is quite very green.
Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
Say something
It's
like
not
that
far
about
from the city's gate. Let's
This-
head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
This is very beautiful. Oh my god, my FPS is dropping. What the hell? My gosh, why is it dropping? What the? Look at that. What? It's unstable. No way. Why am I dropping FPS? It's so beautiful. And it's so goddamn hurt. Why is my FPS dropping? What the hell? My 2080 Super not being super today. Why is that? No. Oh my gosh, you know it's so beautiful, man. My FPS is dropping like that, man. You know the graphic is so beautiful, but it's dropping FPS like that, man. Look at that. What the hell? Man, I'm definitely gonna get a goddamn 4080. And look at you, it's Keterin. Shit, man.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Oh, another NPC looking motherfucker.
That's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
And Sumeru is technically advanced.
What about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was
Someone's
sure
trying
to
to
be able
restrict
access
us.
more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know
Someone's
more about
trying
the
to
Dendro
restrict us from getting to the Dendro
All I know
Archon.
is that ever since Lesser Lord
Someone's hacking
Kusanali
us.
returned to Sumeru, she's never left the sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
Like I said in the Churi,
Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Just like the Churis, like someone's trying to restrict us from getting to her. Someone is like this one. Hold on, it's better to show you to you. Let's go to Wei. Like look at this one. If you actually watch this one, it's kind of makes sense on why though. It kind of makes sense of why. And she's using mirages to appear to a different person because someone's trying to imprison her into a room. That's what's trying to happen. Okay, the tree is right. The tree has become a fact.
Aw, but then what can we
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali
Yeah,
may
always
not
think
be
of a
bad
lesser.
thing.
Always think of the silver lining.
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Yeah, try out some things. Try think of the box. If this
mention
guy
it.
can't help us,
If you two ever want
well, it
information
kinda
about
did help
things
us.
like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the
I'm not gonna
dirt.
lie though. Okay. One thing I noticed about this guy's mic is very different from the others. Does he has the M-Sure mic? The M-Sure M17 mic? I wonder.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
Like who?
Like who?
Ad Astra Abasask.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Well, finally, the Catherine will actually say something different.
Anything else you'd like to ask about?
How about the 6 great sages? What is that?
Sage is the highest rank for an academia researcher.
Oh.
Since the institution's founding, each of the 6 great sages
Their
represents the
stages,
finest
like
mind and leader
like
of their
masters,
respective darshan.
like masters and doctor's degree. But for Sumeru, there's 6. So in our world, there are 3 batches, like bachelor's degree, master's degree, and doctor's degree. For Sumeru, there are 6. Holy shit!
One grand sage is chosen from among the 6 sages to serve as the head of the academia. The current one is Sage Azar of the Rotawahist Darshan. Since ancient times, the sages have contributed immensely to Sumeru. The widespread usage of the Akasha is thanks to their hard work. Anything else you'd like to ask about?
About the relationships between the stages.
I just knew you'd be curious about that. Although the 6 Darshans conduct research in different disciplines, their sages frequently interact with one another when managing academia affairs. In the Immorta, our leader is Sage Nafis. His temper is legendary. We researchers are terrified of him, and even the Grand Sage gives him some leeway.
Sage Nafis, okay.
He hasn't shown his face lately, though. Rumor has it that he's currently involved with some major project. Thankfully, he's been so busy that I was able to publish a paper. Anything else you'd like to ask about? See ya. Take a page out of my book and learn to look on the bright side of things.
Indeed. Very wise. Alright, that's cool. Okay, here we go again to the zone of my FPS getting killed. Why is this area only though? What's it all about? Is it because it's very wide open? Is that what it is? Come on. Been wider areas before in Final Fantasy 15, yet I'm not dipping any FPS there. Well, technically I did.
Abysask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
I mean, technically I did once I get into another bigger areas, but yeah. Okay, I understand.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
She even has that
With
too.
what do you require assistance?
Man, she even like talks like a robot. Goddamn, Catherine. Like, can you even like make it a low profile? Can you like make it not obvious that you're not an android, that you're not a robot? Come on, Catherine. Who's in charge? Who's the Harbinger in charge of you? Who is the Harbinger who built you? Like, come on, have some improvements, man. Don't make it obvious.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Come on, you're an android. You're a robot. What do you need for that, though? What do you need the device for?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant
Someone's
information
blocking
in the Akasha.
us.
I'm also unable to locate any pertinent
Someone is
information
hacking
in my
us.
personal memory.
Who is this motherfucker? Come on.
Aw, another dead end. Well,
Someone's hacking
if
us.
Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Yeah, we met them on the road and beat the fuck out of them. That's right. I'll never forget what they did to me. I'm pretty sure they're the same factions as the what's this called? The thieves? I forgot their insignia. The coin looking thing.
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Oh, you're taking it differently, not the one that I just beat the heck out of. Okay.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Okay. Finally. At the end of the dead end.
To the Citadel of Rexar we go!
And my FPS still dropping. Oh my gosh. Oh, what do you sell though?
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
There's a reason why this is the title called Lesser Lord. Because they don't have faith in us too. Ouch. It's because we are a child, is that why? God damn it.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada.
But she's dead.
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem.
Oh, maybe it's because the reason why they don't have faith in the Lesser Lord Kusanali is because she's in prison. She doesn't do much, and that's why the people doesn't have faith in Lesser Lord Kusanali. Okay, everything is starting to connected. Okay, let's go. Things are getting more interesting now. Lots of foreshadowing and such.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never
because she is imprisoned!
And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god.
She can't do anything. She's imprisoned. Come on, people must understand. Come on, they're researchers. They should have known this. God damn it.
Really?
Come on.
After hearing all
Can't they
of
like?
that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord.
Can't they like just like pieces it together? Come on.
Ha. But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it.
Man, my coding overload
Besides,
though.
I'm
Summers
sure the
to
God
demanding.
of wisdom doesn't
My
worry
poor,
about
poor
her
GPU.
reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
God damn.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I don't think so, though.
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Oh, thank God, finally.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me.
No.
He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Yeah, thanks for the story! Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Makes sense. She's actually disguising here and there, so the ones who's imprisoning her will not make any speculations. It's quite genius.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Okay. Maybe somebody spotted her, I guess.
Wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone.
Oh.
Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Probably.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Hey, you guys look like from the desert, so fuck off, assholes.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
No, Will did convince him there.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I'm gonna be an asshole too. Alright, I'm gonna be an asshole too, okay? I am gonna not go for that one, but I am gonna stop there because this is getting way too long though. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna make a cliffhanger. I'm gonna stop here. So yeah, all the theories are true. All the theories have that way managed to theory craft, and also this guy right here. I'm gonna show you. Hold on, give me a second here. There we go. The cat with blue hat. This guy also theory craft another one. It's this video that right here. If you watch this one, you'll understand what I mean. So yeah. So all the pieces, all the puzzles are, all the information that we have right now is getting, puzzling up in one piece. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna edit this out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.